The president kept mum for a day or two over the latest Chinese display of bad behavior in the West Philippine Sea. He waited for the opportune time to let go and lash out over the incident during the latest special ASEAN-China virtual meeting today, with President Xi Jinping on hand. The full story from PTV's Melelis Moras.
As he faced Chinese President Xi Jinping and other leaders of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations at the virtual ASEAN-China Special Summit today, President Rodrigo Duterte strongly condemned the recent attack on Philippine vessels en route to Ayungin Shoal in the West Philippine Sea by the Chinese Coast Guard. According to the chief executive, the territorial dispute issue is a strategic challenge that cannot be resolved by force but by compliance with the rule of law.
We abhor the recent event in the Ayungin Shoal and view with grave concern other similar development. That is why China must remain committed to the early conclusion of the effective and substantive code of conduct in the South China Sea. This is simply no other way out of this colossal problem but the rule of law.
Meanwhile, President Duterte recognized the valuable contribution of China to the ASEAN's recovery efforts amid the COVID-19 pandemic, especially on the vaccine supply.
I am pleased that cooperative projects on preventing and controlling pandemics, sharing the best practices and technical assistance are underway. We thus welcome China's ratification of the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement.
Citing the recently concluded 26th UN Climate Change Conference of the Parties, the President also reiterated the Philippines' call for urgent climate change action anchored on the principles of justice and fairness.
Our people depend on oceans and the seas for livelihood. Let us protect and preserve the biodiversity and the marine environment to sustained cooperation. This includes support for the work of the ASEAN Center of Biodiversity hosted by the Philippines.
Melelis Moras for The Nation.